All right, and it's up. It's unavailable for this post. Why isn't this? Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. So glad we hardwired into here because it doesn't always work right. All right. Good evening and welcome to our weekly Facebook Live. I'll wait a few minutes for people to join us. Hello, Miss Kerner. I only see one little eyeball on there. It looks like it's you. So here come a couple more people. I was going to give it a few more minutes for everybody to start joining us in. Don is here. He has been warned to not, hey Carrie, to not be popping up things because I really don't want to be doing this all night. It's a big week for us. This weekend is it's the townwide fall marketplace. That's annually it's Columbus Day weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and usually Saturday's the early day. It starts at 9, but people start showing up at like 8 o'clock. We'll be here super early to have things getting set up. We have some lovely visitors coming. The weather's supposed to be perfect, so it's going to be a great time. Hello, Miss Marcille. I pulled 2 leaves for you. I had a hard time deciding, but I think I pulled a couple of good ones. If you're wondering what leaves I'm talking about, if you go back on today's post I did for Andover Junction, there was a wall of ceramic pottery leaves, and they're just $3.20 each. So. Hello, John Pock. Don's on vacation this week, and we went to Lancaster. We left Sunday night. We head out and we stay in Ephrata at the historic Smithton Inn, and then Monday and Tuesday we poke around and do some shopping and sightseeing. We were back Tuesday in time to bring, because Donnie was very concerned that we would not be back in time for his CAP, civilian air. Yeah, it is Civilian Air Patrol. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. So we're going to get started now. I see there's a handful of you on here. Yes, it does. Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to be watching you. There will be no sneaky sneaky.
No sneaky sneaky.
No sneaky sneaky.
No sneaky sneaky.
All right.
I got a picture of the oil tanks. I'll show you later.
Okay. We're good?
Well, about half overall.
Good.
2
All right.
quarters.
So we're going to start tonight with a little find from Jazzy Junk. He's doing it. Yeah, it looks like it. We have to go online and sign him up. He's very excited. Miss Marcille says hello to you.
Hello.
He seems to be liking it. Hello, Miss Lloyd. I have a first guy and has the box. So this is a wonderful gift. It's a Charming Tales Candy Kisses for just $8. And these were, I think, Unesco, right? I can't tell. So this is the guy, Fitz and Floyd, sorry. They're little resin guys, and what's nice and fun about this, they are very cute, aren't they? Mm-hmm. They're sitting on a couple of candies, and they're just $8. Now, when these were new in all those gift shops, these things were $20, $30. So like I said, this does have the box. Start your shopping early and have a nice gift for somebody for just $8 on the Fitz and Floyd mice. Okay.
We have one more of those in here.
Okay, sweetie.
Water's fine.
Hello, Charlene. Now we have the Cat's Meows joining us. Now he specializes in mostly Star Wars and military. I'm looking that way because that's where his bookcase is, right in the room there. I have a Battle Mouser Power Soaker Blaster from Star Wars Episode 1, new in the package. It is a water gun. And it is filled up with clear water, pumped to shoot. And this is $20, new in package. Trying to see if I can find a year. I don't see a year. It is from Mattel. It's an officially licensed product. So, wonder why we have like such an eclectic mix from all the different vendors. Is because I have to pull and represent everybody. So I gotta make sure I have something from their booths. That's why sometimes we'll have like certain vendors tend to have more household kind of things, home decor, and a lot of them have their niche. Most everybody's very eclectic. So that's why you see a little bit of everything when I do this. I'm finishing up watching. I never watched the last season of The Big Bang Theory, and I'm watching that now on streaming. And this is a bobblehead Sheldon mitten box for $32. It says talking. Talking Sheldon? It says talking. I don't know if the talking is still working, but he says bazinga and penny, penny, penny. I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested. Was that sarcasm? And you're in my spot. Don's on the loose. Yes, he is on the loose. The moose is loose. All right. Now, we had put up a picture of Betty's Treasures a couple weeks ago, and there was an alabaster vase. It was a nice size vase that was information was requested by one of our regulars, and she ended up purchasing it. But in the interim, while I put up the information, that day I had several requests. Other people had expressed interest. Now, this is not as large as that one, but it is a beautiful alabaster vase, small yellow one from Betty's Treasures for $11.20. The other one was also from Betty's Treasures. And this little guy, it's very sweet. It is alabaster, so it has some nice weight to it. You can see like where they carve it out and then it gets polished on the outside. This little guy is a 5-inch tall one. So, and that's $11.20 for the pretty yellow alabaster vase. I have so much stuff. I have baskets on the floor filled with stuff. I have all the stuff behind me. Another Star Wars from the Cat's Meow. This is a Darth Vader and Christmas tree ornament from Hallmark for $8. I'm trying to see if I can find any more information on that. It doesn't say. I'm not finding the year, but it's not old. It's from Disney, you know, because Disney took over Star Wars, so the marketing and that's a little bit different than it used to be. Yeah, I don't see a year, but it does have a .com on it. It is part of the Disney, so that's more recent since they've taken over. I have also from Betty's Treasures, it's not super old, but it's super cute, is this turkey. He's like a resin material. He's $4.80, and on the front it says Harvest Blessing. Very cute. I don't think he has to go up close. I think he's good like that.
Turkey butt.
Turkey butt. Yeah, so he kind of looks like a pinecone butt. So he's $4.80 for the cute little turkey. Oh, this is what fell in there. Okay. I'm like, what is this for sale? My wire fell in there. I got 2 turkeys going. I got Christina Lloyd first and John Pock. I'll go around on the camera to confirm.
See, I've got Lloyd, then Pock, then Charlie, and Annette.
I've got Christina Lloyd for the turkey.
Yep.
I gotta find my...
Next turkey.
Huh?
Need another one?
No, but what I need are my Post-it notes that were here for their stuff.
I think they moved over to the other.
Oh, here they are.
Yep.
I got this. All right, so we've got Christina Lloyd for the turkey. Things fall all the time here.
Napkin holder turkey.
Yeah, we sold one of those today, so let's bring that
No,
up.
no, this is the one that was gonna sell. She didn't have her wallet. She left it at home.
Okay.
Yeah. That was very cool. I have it right here for you.
Yeah, so this was going to sell, but the girl who was going to buy it this afternoon didn't go out shopping with her wallet. So it stays here. I'll put this turkey there. So Don brought up, this is an older ceramic one. He has a couple little paint chips that have been, you know, covered up very nicely. It's a funky turkey for 5 firm. He's ceramic and he's like a little napkin holder for your table. So if anybody's interested in him, he's just $5. And he is old and he's got those funky 70s colors going on there in that paint job. And my turkey bringer has left me. Okay. Now I got this out of Betty's Treasures, her case. And I'm going to come around. She recently reduced this from down to 25, so it would be 20. I have Miss Mercille for the turkey.
Let me check my computer.
Turkey napkin holder, I believe, yes? Oops, sorry. No, I don't know what that means. So, Miss Mercille, if you can just let us know, do you want the turkey napkin holder?
She's the only one so far.
Well, yeah, but she just says sold, but no specific sold. So it's hard for me to go.
Hard to say.
No, thank you. Okay, turkey holder still available. So this is a Joe St. Clair with no E on the end, paperweight. It is signed on the bottom. I'm going to come around so you can see this. This is $20. And again, we don't mind if you jump off and go over to look at, okay. All right. Go on to your eBay sold and check and see what these sell for. It's a little teapot with the air bubbles in it. And you can see that it is signed on the bottom, Joe St. Clair. I can't tell, is there an E on the end of his? No, there is no E on the end of the St. Clair. So, and that is $20 for that beautiful glass teapot paperweight from Joe St. Clair. That's the only thing I picked up out of the case today. All right, I'm getting near the end of this basket that's on the floor next to me.
If you need anything, go back, just tell me.
All this has been unclaimed. That's the only claimed.
Unclaimed, gotcha.
Yeah, you got a bunch that goes right in that room for
Does this
our
one
young
go on?
gentleman. That goes all the way in the back.
Okay, good.
All right, now from the hip chick, I have an Alexander Califano gemstone globe, mother of pearl paperweight gemstones of the world with the original box. It's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and this is $17.50. It's on sale for, and I'm going to come around and show you this. And it does have the fancy box with it, and I made in. Okay, so it's very interesting. It's got some nice weight to it. You have mother of pearl in there. So a nice little paperweight for people who love geography, who collect. We do have people that collect the globes. So, and I know there's still some people that have papers on their desk, so it never hurts to have an extra paperweight. And like I showed you, it has the box. So, nice present for somebody. Okay. Now this was recently reduced from 38 to 30, and then you get the 20% off. It is a Longer Burger. It's from Betty's Treasures, 1998 Longer Burger Hospitality Basket. This one we're not going to be able to ship. So, it is a big basket. It is the Hospitality Longer Burger for just $24. And you can see it's got a nice size to it. It's a great little centerpiece. The colors work out. Oh, yeah, it says it right there, Hospitality Basket. It's a great little centerpiece. Hello, Dina.
Is this booth or case?
That was all the way back in her booth. So that's a nice basket there from Longer Burger for just $24. So, all right. Okay, I'm gonna start delving onto the floor because we are quite cramped because we did do shopping, as I've said, and rather than fill my booth like we've done in the past and I work back there and tag stuff, we were able to kind of cram it all back here into the kitchen. So we don't have a kitchen right now. I grabbed this because I thought this was a great deal. It's a wonderful old emerald glass bottle, Dora glass. It is just $8. It's got this original cap on it. It's like embossed here, Dora glass. And I'm going to come around so you can see the top of this cap, because I can't quite read it myself in this lighting. And here we go. So you can see it's a very cool old bottle. And you can see he's got this information on it. P Emerald Green Vacuum Jar. So look at that color. That is not flash. That is in the glass. And that is just $8 for that cool old bottle with the original. You got it, Miss Merciel. I'm going to put this with your 2 leaves. This is Debbie's pile here. Let me put her name on that, I guess. I'll give you a Post-it note if you can put that on there.
Sure.
So I don't lose what I'm working on. Sure. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Did she have another item?
She has those 2 leaves.
Oh, the leaves, okay.
But those she picked up off of Facebook itself, not the sale tonight.
Gotcha. I didn't remember seeing them on.
You know, she had me pick 2 leaves for her. All right, so we've got Miss Merciel for the green bottle. Now that was sitting in another basket. This basket is just simply darling, and the price is right at just $5.60 for this cute little handled basket. Again, not going to ship very well, unfortunately, because it goes above the size of the box requirements.
Just can't handle it.
Yeah. So this one is just $5.60 with these cute handles. So, you know what's nice about this is if you're going in just to like a convenience store to have this in your car, if you're just picking up a couple little lightweight things and stuff, like some fruit and stuff, since we have that bag law in New Jersey. And I know some of the shops are actually putting away the shopping baskets because they've been getting stolen.
They've been walking out.
Yeah, that goes right in. You had that right on top of the garbage can in there.
I'm good. That's actually the, what's it called? Magazine rack.
Magazine rack, whatever. At one point it was something else.
Yeah, G.I. Joe.
I have this really cute, interesting copper tray. It's oval with flowers on it. It has a nice old patina to it for just $6.30. This is from our vendor. Charlene heard you. She said, good one. This is from our vendor Belmont Farmhouse. And, oops. Ooh. And it has this really pretty etched floral design in it. So, and that is just, like I said, she's a 30% off vendor, so that's just $6.30. Don't have a maker's mark on it, but that's a really pretty little piece of copper right there. A great price. That's You always have room for little trays like that for underneath things, so let's not put it away until it's been a
Nope,
couple.
I'm just moving things over to this spot
All
for
right,
you.
now I pulled this from, especially at this time of the year when we all start entertaining a little bit more. Tray to Debbie's pile, please, Miss Mercille.
Done.
I have the copper tray to Miss Mercille. If I have confirmation on
I'll
that,
check in just a moment.
let me check on here. I have it on my phone and on this computer. I have Miss.
I had it checked.
Yeah, I have Mercille for the tray.
She types fast, ladies and gentlemen. You better be
All right,
ready.
so I brought up this nice, older, but in fantastic shape wood salad bowl set with the big bowl, the serving pieces, and you got your 4 bowls that go with it, $21 for this whole set. They're nice wood bowls for your salad,
Let us not debate the quality of this item.
and you got your spoon and the little forked kind of spoon for serving. This is a great deal at just $21. We're at that time of the year, folks. You're gonna need some extra serving pieces. And even if you want it, like, it'd be cute if you didn't have these in it, but even just like for chips and stuff, you can put that out. And they can take their own little bowl and fill it up. Halloween candy, candy corn in there and scoop it out. Speaking of Halloween, I thought this might work. This might work for somebody for a part of their Halloween costume. For $15.40, it is a leather whip with a wood handle. So I thought how cute if, you know, somebody has, you ever see the little lion that they put on the face on the dogs? And if you have a little, you know, you can kind of walk around with this. Don't hit your dog with it. But I just thought that was fun for Halloween, an Indiana Jones costume. How quick and easy is that? You just get a hat like Indy, a little vest, and your whip, walk around.
Kids chair.
Yeah, for the kids' chair, for the lion tamer. So, and that is an authentic whip for just $15.40. It's a horse crop whip, leather braided, 66 inches long. So cute, part of your little Halloween costume. Or even if you like horses and stuff, and you kind of can drape and decorate with it. Let me keep going to the floor. This is an awesome deal. Now this has some weather and age to it. Yeah, I don't get that. I can do it with a towel, like with the tip of the towel. My father used to taught us how to do that. I can do that with the little wet tip of the towel. This is from our vendor, Pickin' Wildflowers, who, did she get a demerit today? No demerit today.
She was great.
You're a good girl today. $9.60 for this 4.5 inch tall, 7 inch diameter cauldron with handle. Like I said, it does have conditions to it. It has some patina on it, but it is a fantastic price. A great little display piece. Got some serious weight to it. It is a real old cauldron. It does have a number on the bottom and a name. Don is trying to whip over there. Whip it good. It looks like SWETT and a number 7. So that's just $9.60 for this old kettle. Now, if you're watching the replay and you don't see that we say that something's sold, you can still purchase it if it's available. I do get a lot of messages after the fact on Instagram, after it goes up on our YouTube. I get emails and phone calls. So it does not guarantee if it didn't sell during the event that someone doesn't beat you to the punch and get the kettle. So that's a really good deal on that one.
This is a very good deal.
Yeah, to make a cute little Halloween setup. I'm working my way to
Rabbit?
yeah, like I said, my room back here is not a lot of it. This is a very unusual vintage iron welder's hammer from our vendor, Burning Sensation Antiques. There is some writing on the handle. It is made in USA. It's just $8 for this very unusual hammer. It has the pick. I have a feeling too, if you could put this in your car. This is one that would probably break the window if something happens. You know, those little hammers. Christina Lloyd wants the hammer.
It's a really cool item.
Oh, see,
I can
it's already
speak
been
on
claimed.
it. I know. I just love it.
Great item here, Christina. It says Troy,
Yeah, that's
Atlas Troy,
here.
Michigan, USA, I believe.
Put that on the taggy.
Yeah, got it. Great item.
Yeah, it's really unusual. That's why I grabbed it. I thought the price was good. When we're out, we love to go looking at other shops when we're out and about. And we went into one, I don't like to disparage and be, mean, but it was just a total museum. The stuff was amazing. I mean, gorgeous, true antiques. But they were probably about 4 or 5 times higher than what retail would be anywhere else. I'm talking retail, not like what we would buy it to flip it, but just for you as a, you know,
Stunning
for us
pieces.
to take home
Stunning
for
pieces.
ourselves. It just was wow. Makes you appreciate this area even more
Yeah.
about the pricing.
The one thing I do want to interject is if anybody sees something, I misplaced something the other day. I lost my boomerang, and I'm not sure where it is, but it's coming back to me now.
Okay. We have this lovely old galvanized ash coal shovel for just $12. It's not super heavy, but it's not completely light. It is great to clean out your fireplace, the ashes, even your fire pit. It's not too heavy, like I said, but it's got a nice deep pan. It also is cute to hang up. And if you see Terry Palmer Signs on Facebook, she does amazing, amazing work. And this is the kind of thing that she would paint on. This is a perfectly flat surface. And it would be, I could see her doing something with this. You missed it when you walked away, what I did. Everybody's laughing.
You swing a scoop at me?
No, I smacked myself in the face with the hammer. No, I didn't really do it. Okay, now this guy has some serious weight. Get ready, folks. This is a fantastic deal. It's hollow, but it is still heavy. Cast metal black cat, 12 inches tall. He is just $24. There are some chips to the paint, some rust coming through. He is cast, but like I said, it is hollow, but it does have some weight. I mean, to me right now, it's at least 6 pounds, and he is only $24 from Redeemable.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cute. He does have a bow here, but that's it for details as far as that goes. And then just a really sweet face. $24, great deal on this. Lawn ornament, doorstop. I told you he's heavy.
You're not kidding.
Yes, I'm not kidding. And he's not my brother, so he is heavy. All right. I grabbed this from On Second Thought. Nice rooster tray for $19.20. It is a cream color. It is a very MCM style with the black and the tan going on. A fun shape on that. Oh, thank you, Miss Kerner. And you don't even have to pay to be entertained by us. And if you're eating dinner, you're getting dinner and a show. That's what we were saying. We love when we're out there. We go to a place called Shady Maple. It's a smorgasbord buffet. It's really good. And I mean, all you do is you go in there. You either get a table or a booth. You ask them for that. There was this woman that was driving that, like, she's up and down. I don't like this table. I don't know. She's switching. And I said to Don, and Don's like, what's going on? I'm like, it's my dinner and a show. I'm like watching her, and she's just making this big scene about she wanted that. No, she doesn't like that table. That's not her usual table. And she's going back and forth, and the staff is just like, where was she? She was here, she was there. She's like, they were getting beside themselves.
They were befuddled by
exactly free shove. Yeah, she was just a handful.
Yeah.
Now these are adorable Wedware made in Mexico for just $5 for the little elephants with the painted blue and yellow flowers on them. Just so cute. I thought they were adorable, and they're just $4 for the little made in Mexico. They are vintage Redware elephant salt and pepper shakers. Boy. There goes my back. Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. That cat was heavy. She was acting shady, most definitely.
Yeah.
And her husband, you could tell, was used to it. He just kind of picked up his stuff and he would just go wherever she said to go. And then he came back. She had changed it again. And he comes back and he's now like, now where's my table? Yeah, you can tell he was just like, he was used to it. He didn't say anything. He just kind of was looking to find their table. I have from the Looking Glass. It lights up. It is a blow mold black skeleton jack-o'-lantern. He is just $10 firm. There is some black gloss on him, but he is just $8. It is not super old, but not super new, and it's just $10 for the. Yeah, right. It was funny, but people, you can always tell they're used to that kind of action, unfortunately. And this does not have a toggle switch. This is just a plug and play. I'm going to unplug it so you can see it closer. I just wanted to, I plugged in a lot of stuff so you can see that it actually worked. But, yeah. So, $10 on the skull-shaped jack-o'-lantern plastic light up for just $10. Like I said, it works perfectly. You might have to just tighten up the little cord, the little, it needs, it's got the clippy-do. that just needs to be put in there better. And that's just $10 from, okay. Why did this just get handed to me? Now, instead of sneaking stuff behind me, he's handing it to me when I'm bending down putting things.
I may have done that too.
But don't do that. All right. Vintage Marigold Carnival Glass Grapes Bowl for $7.20. Come on. All right. Put the bowl back. And stop doing that. All right. This is from The Looking Glass, who is still 40% off this month. So this becomes $13.20 for this beautiful iridescent green, and it picks up all these purples and stuff, like thumbprint glass bowl base. And that's just $13.20 for that piece of glass. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine for this weekend. This looks like, it's very interesting. It's got like a smooth bottom. I think this is a very nice piece of glass. I'm trying to catch the color. You can't really quite see what I'm seeing, all the purples and stuff that come up on this.
You see what I see?
But that's a good price on that. Like I said, she's still 40% off through this month. We don't know what she's going to do in November. So that price is good for this month. Now I pulled him. He's an abstract little vintage note card holder. Horse, or I don't know what he's supposed to be. But these are great. He's got a little spring in his step. These are great for, I mean, you don't have, they're great to put in photographs, letter holder if you want. I use them in my ephemera area. They just hold all kinds of old little vintage little paper goods. He is a little MCM style guy. And he's only $4, and that is from our vendor, Jazzy Junk. All right. I got everything off the floor. I have another light up, recently reduced. I don't have any bubble activity in the light, but you can see it does light up there. This part of it does light. It looks like it's kind of dried out. Hey, Linda. So it's not going to do anything, but he does light up there, and it's just $8 for this acrylic ghost on the jack-o'-lantern. The pots look like the spring guy.
Spring guy. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And I fixed the clip for your
Thank you.
skull, just so people can see.
Okay, just put it back. If they wanted it, they would have gotten it.
It's a skull section.
Okay, honey.
Where'd you get the other guy down in the floor?
I just picked him up. I'm putting the pots on there. All right, here's this is for them. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
All right, I'm gonna unplug this now. Now this one does have the toggle switch on the cord, so you don't have to unplug and unplug this one. You just plug it in and you can turn them on and off by that. And again, he's been reduced from 20 down to 10, not firm. So our good to go vendor does have the sale, so he is just $8 for the little acrylic light up Halloween decor. Ooh, there you go. Okay, we still have quite a bit of stuff to go through, so this is going to be longer than a half an hour tonight. This just came in. This is like, there's certain things that you find in every antique store, and it's kind of like a passage of right to kind of like, if you call yourself an antique collector, you have to have one of these. And they're usually made in Czechoslovakia. This one's Austria. He's in fantastic, fantastic shape. A lot of times you'll find these repaired, the antlers damaged. He is, usually it's Bayreuth is the company. This one is not. This is just signed in Austria. He is late 1800s, early 1900s, and he is only $8.40 for the moose pitcher from Belmont Farmhouse. Has this blue shade here, brown and tan. Yeah, and like I said, you'll find these in every shop. It's kind of like one of those things you have to have. You got it, Miss Merciel. You're very cute. Yeah, there's certain things that we always see in every shop you go in. For what that's one of them. There's a particular, the little cash register tin bank you'll find in every store in different colors at some time or another. Now I grabbed these. I kind of stuck on a cord here. Like I said, I brought a lot of lighted up things tonight, lights and stuff. These are Binolux, made in Japan, 7x30 wide angle binoculars, no case, $14 from Belmont Farmhouse. There is a tripod socket here that you can open up and put them on. There are no scratches on the lenses. There is no case though, there is no cover, but they work really well, and they're only $14 for these really great pair of binoculars. So I can see if Don's coming up with something. Like I said, they work really, really well. So, and they're just $14 for these good binoculars. They're not cheap plastic ones. They are nice, sturdy ones that just came in. Now from our vendor, the Hip Chick, I pulled this primitive little basket with the candlelight in it. She does say it works. And that is also just $8.40. It's a little berry basket. Even the cord has this primitive gingham wrap going on part of it. And that is just $8.40 for the cute light up basket.
This is totally cool. You have to show this.
I have to show this. There, I showed it.
Oh, come off of that. No, I've never seen one like that.
It is a German Westmark aluminum egg slicer from Barb's Treasures for $8. So you put your egg in here and bloop, you slice it open. You slice it into a section of 6
It's got a little security
sections.
piece at the bottom of it.
Well, yeah, this is so you don't, it doesn't stay open in your drawer.
Yeah, very cool.
Yes, there you go. So I've got it
I've never
closed
seen
now.
one quite like
And that
that,
is just $8. Miss Charlene Corno would like the basket.
Sure.
I will put her name on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good deal. And the egg slicer is going to the pox pile, please.
It's very cool, John.
See, by making this mountain behind me, it's harder for him to sneak these things in. There's no room to be sneaking things.
She's wrong.
Do not.
That's a very cool piece. The basket.
I'm getting her name on it. I think this is the first item from Miss Corno tonight, so we can start her pile.
Gotcha, Kevin, Charlie.
Grab this because it's only $3 firm for the vintage round red yellow pot holder with the rose design in the middle. Ah, it's Deb. Oh. So very cute, and it's in really nice shape, no stains or anything. These always look so pretty hanging in your kitchen. Hello, Mr. Katz. And that's just $3 firm on that.
Who's getting this?
Nobody that I know of. I grabbed this one. This just came in. I got to do the math on this because I'm not that good with math times. $11.20 for this nice large folding wooden rack. So what's great about you can see this one's a nice large one. The pegs are larger on this one. These are great for hanging your jewelry, your mugs, whatever. You can make it as long as you want, as small as you want. And like I said, this one's got heavier pegs. So this would be, if you have a lot of hats, spread it out like this and hang up all your hats. It's just really a nice one. I liked it. It's got a nice old patina on the finish, and it's in really good shape. No breaks or anything. And the price is right, and that is going to Miss Corno's pile, please. He's gone again. He's sneaking up more stuff on me. Yeah, this is a really nice old one. You're going to like that one, Shirley. Okay. Now this is super lightweight, decorative. I do not recommend using it. It does have a small little dent here. It is a nice little copper teapot with the Delft porcelain handle and knob. And it's just $9.60. That is from our vendor, Picking Wildflowers, and it is 7.5 inches tall. And again, we do not recommend using these. There are a couple of dents in it. You're more than welcome to, though. That's your, live your life the way you want to. If you want to put water into an old copper kettle and drink that, have at it. Can't be worse than a lot of the other things that are out there. Now from our vendor, also Picking Wildflowers. I see a couple little pin size flea bites on them because they tend to get that. Now the top one and the middle one have applied roses. These are the tea bag holders. This is a set of 4 of them. They are porcelain, and they are just $6.40 for the cute little porcelain tea bag holders. There is no maker's mark or anything on them. They're just pink and green, and they're just very cute. And if you have anybody over, the bottom one's purple, and it's got different colored flowers. So it's not the same as the other ones. And that is just $6.40 Great if you have company or even for yourself. You just use them. You put your little tea bags on it so you don't have to keep getting up and down and throwing the tea bags out. Okay. Now this is a fantastic deal. This is not super old. It's not super new. It is a paper mache witch pumpkin for just $7.20. It has a little crow on the handle up here. It has a lot of glitter. It's a little wicked witch. And that is just $7.20 from Jazzy Junk. And that is a very good deal because even the new ones of these go for a lot more. You got to watch out because a lot of people will purport them to be vintage when they are not. This one's just really nice, good condition. $7.20 for that little pumpkin witch. And eventually it will be vintage. I grabbed from Catherine from CJ's Finds, Black Cat with Yellow Eyes candle for $4.80. Must have been a little purple underneath is coming through on his tail, but he's very sweet, unused. I don't know about burning it, but with Halloween, it's perfect. Cute little decoration for just $4.80. Just make sure, and they are either glass or plastic eyes. Never store your candles in the attic. And you have a blob. Or don't leave your wax lips in the car in the summer. Also from On Second Thought is a set of 6 Nippon porcelain salts for $19.20. So those are early 1900s, possibly late 1800s, and those are $19.20 for the 6 of those. I grabbed from On the Stage. On the Stage, we have 3 vendors currently. We have Good to Go, CJ's Finds, and the Christmas Corner, because we don't have a Christmas closet anymore, but we do have a Christmas corner, so Christmas is always up there all year round for our fans who loved Christmas. Now, these are pot metal, cast metal horse bookends. They are missing their bottoms, and they are just $20 for the pair from Good to Go. They are old. Cast metal just means this is usually an assembly of all different types of metal, pot metal. They'll mix them together. These are not super heavy. What you could do is you could put in a cement in them and then seal them up, or just, you know, they're very dainty to begin with. They're not huge bookends, so just a couple of small books in there and they would look very sweet. So those are a nice find for just $20 on those. Okay, I grabbed some bottles from our vendor, Vintage Crush, because she's recently reduced them more than half. This was $7, she's reduced it to $3, plus your 20% off. So it's $2.40. It's a 9-inch clear bottle. Well, the label would have gone here. It is 4/5 of a quart, and this was a liquor bottle, and that's just $2.40 for the clear liquor bottle. And the floor over here is getting precarious.
I'm on the way, look.
All right, here's the other candle from CJ's Finds. This one has it's a tall cap for $4.80, and it has an amethyst, very deep amethyst coloring to it. And it does have, like, you know, little scratches and stuff on them because they are wax. So they do get a little damage. Very cute for this time of the year, and if you just love cats, great decorations. I grabbed this from our vendor, Picking Wildflowers. It says 7x9 vintage needlepoint barn with the wooden frame. Tag is not attached. And that is $15.20, is it? So $15.20 on this cute little embroidered 7x9 barn in the autumn, it looks like. So that's a cute, good deal right there. Okay. I grabbed this from Redreamable. It is a 30x14 quilted handmade quilt runner or wall hanging stacked jack-o'-lanterns. It was 22, it's reduced to 16, and then we take that 20% off, so it is now $12.80. And there is the batting inside of it. It is nice and soft. So how cute is this? Little stacked jack-o'-lanterns mini quilt for just $12.80 from Redreamable. And you can use it as a runner if you wanted to. Just keep in mind there is a little bit of plushness to it. And all these are stitched on there. All the little face details are all stitched onto that. So there's a lot of work went into that guy. Okay. I grabbed from Vintage Crush as well. Very autumn inspired Pooh and Piglet picture frame. They're carrying their apples. And that is just $8 for the nice. It's a heavy resin with the glass insert frame. The opening, I'm going to be taking a sip of water and I'm going to put iced tea in a minute. 3.5 by 5, that's what I thought. So this will hold a 3.5 by 5 photo. It's just $8. It is a nice Disney and Piglet, Pooh and Piglet with apples picture frame. Let me just get a sip of some Arizona here. I feel like I'm doing one of those commercials of Gray Barn Live, brought to you by Arizona Green Tea. All right. I grabbed this really cute little Florfina dovetail cigar box. It's in really great condition. And this is also from Vintage Crush, and this is $12. Ooh, it's got the Fuente. It's got the nice label in here. So very cool little, it's not super old because it actually has the warnings that they had to start putting out on the tobacco products. So it does have the health warning on there. And these are Republica Dominica, these cigars. So very cute little, Miss Mercille would like this box. It's a very nice little box. That would be Don's cell phone saying groovy. Now this is very unusual. This is from our vendor, The Looking Glass, who I've mentioned is 40% off still currently. So this brings us down to $18. I'm gonna come over there so you can see this very intricately carved figure of a elephant with the little carriage on the top. There is somebody sitting in there. They're not very detailed, but the driver himself is, and you can see all these vibrant colors. This is carved out of wood and then painted. Like I said, there's no maker's mark or anything on it. You can kind of see the guy sitting back there. So, and that is $18 for that. I grabbed this girl because she's quite a good deal. I have this book for Miss Mercille, this box, and I have this for Miss Corno. Made in Japan. She's a porcelain little girl. She's got a lot of crazing lines on her, but no chips or cracks. $4.80 from Burning Sensation Antiques for this cute little Bonnie Lass. She looks like she's a little Scottish girl. Almost looks like she's sitting on a beehive. And she's got some pretty colors. She's got a cute little face with these little blonde pigtails. And that's just $4.80 for that lovely little Bonnie Lass there. This is from our vendor, Bronx Man Cave. Just $3 firm for the vintage Made in Japan porcelain girl sitting on the fence with her little puppy there. And this is before World War II. So this is 1920s, 30s. This figure was made. And she kind of has like a little Hummel look to her, a touch of Hummel there. And she's only $3. Now this is very unusual. I grabbed this from our vendor, Belmont Farmhouse. It's a wood and brass bell. It's very unusual. It is $14. So the holder itself is wood. It's like this carved wood, and it's been used. You can see this great patina. And somebody had been using this bell. And then this part of it is brass. Look at that. And that is very unusual. And that is, like I said, from Belmont Farmhouse. So it's 30% off. So that becomes $14 for this really unusual bell. I've not seen one like that before. It doesn't have the greatest sound, but it does work. And it does sit flush when you put it in. The clapper does go up inside of that. So this just recently came in from our vendor, Auntie's Attic. I'm trying to see if there's any markings. It's not dovetail. It's not super old, but it's not super new. It's an adorable little coffee grinder with painted flowers for $24. And somebody had used it. There's still a little bit of coffee grinds to be found in there. I am not seeing any names on it. And the grinder does turn easily, so it is still functioning. So cute little coffee grinder for just $24. It still works if you still want to grind up your beans manually. Now I'm gonna turn this so you can see it lit. Now this is a great deal. It is only $9.60 for the shell lamp. You can see the light in there. And it has coral and some other shells embedded into it. And like a plaster base with this pretty coloring in it. And that's just $9.60. I am going to unplug that now. Again, it's another plug-in that does not have a toggle switch of any kind. I'm going to pull that out. You can see the cord is old, but it works fine. You do not need to rewire this. There is some crackling in the large conch shell. It does have some good weight to it. And like I said, there's real coral on here, actual real shells, and this is just $9.60. The light does work. There is a red bulb in there. You can change out the color if you want. And you can just see how unusual this is. This is a great vintage find at a great price for just $9.60. Uh-oh, he's typing.
No,
Okay.
somebody sent me something, I don't know who they are, so I'm deleting the file. But I messaged them, don't know who this is, deleting file. But I know you, I don't trust you.
All right, this is also from Vintage Crush. Again, like I said, she marked down a lot of these bottles. This one has Atlas holding up the world on it with the paper label. And it has the nice screw cap, and it is just $1.60 for this nice old bottle. If you do get it, make sure you Mod Podge that on so the rest of the label does not come off on that. And again, that's just $1.60. She's reduced that to. I grabbed this from Good to Go because I thought this was so cute. And I thought it would be, I know it's older. I don't have any maker name on it or anything. It's just a little train card, bent steel train card for $8. It's got a great green, industrial green patina to it. I thought it would be a cute business card holder, or you could put a photo in there. It'd be a cute little display thing because it's got that great little opening. If you put it out, you could put sugar packets like the Splenda and the sweetener and stuff in there. I just thought it was like the cutest little thing to use as a little caddy for other things, and that's just $8. And this is 1920s to 30s on this. And again, I do not have a maker's mark on it. It's got all the wheels on it. It's just adorable for just $8. And when you follow people on Pinterest and Instagram and that, you see that they're always using all these cute little things to do these beautiful vignettes, and they take the pictures of them and people go gaga over them. So this is from the Bronx Man Cave. He is a 25% off vendor. So $33.75 for this great old water bottle, the seltzer bottle. This one is out of the Bronx. A Perkle registered. It looks like a laughing horse or some kind of animal on there. And on the back, it's Babalao Beverages. Grand Avenue, Trenton, New Jersey, this one came out of. And that's the, matches it up here. It's got the name on here as well. Babalao Beverages as well. So, and they do not really work anymore. You'd have to replace this whole thing. But the glass tube inside is intact. And that is, again, $33.75 for that awesome seltzer bottle. Also from the Bronx Man Cave, I grabbed this cute little Raggedy Andy. We do not have Raggedy Ann. Vintage plastic bank, and he is $13.50. He's in really good condition with very, very little paint loss, and he still has his stopper in. And again, Andy is $13.50 for the vintage plastic Andy No Ann box. Don found this the other day, and I thought, oh no, what fell, Don? This is a nice old salt box. What's unusual about this one is just $24 from Burning Sensation Antiques is, I didn't break it, did I?
No.
Okay, good. is it has a glass insert that I really can't get out easily. So the tin portion of it is not super thick or anything, but the glass inside does add weight to it. But what's nice about that is it makes it easy to clean out. Now, so you can, it's a salt box, so you know these would be hanging up in the old kitchen. But you can use it for other things as well, especially since you can rinse it out and clean it. Glass is, is super easy. It does come out, just needs a little effort with more than one hand to it. So that is just $24 from our vendor, Burning Sensation Antiques. Now it took a dive, which, this wasn't here before.
I saw it there the whole time.
That's why it fell, because you messed with
it
my...
was safely where it was supposed to be, theoretically.
Okay. I've had this up before. This is a little painting on wood board.
Excellent.
It's 12.5 by 10.5 for $20 for a barn oil painting, and it's signed. You can see the old frame, and this is painted on a board, and it's signed. F is the name here, and this did sneak up on me. That's what we heard fall. All right. Now this just came in today. I heard a couple people looking at it. Nice old little scale. It's plastic with some metal on it, and there's like a little pad paper there. This is a recipe scale. Ranson model 1308. It's just $9.60. So it tells you here, flour all sifted, approximate equivalent weights and measures are on that side. And then the other side is your approximate timetable for roasting meat and poultry. So like I said, it's a mix of plastic and metal. It is vintage. It's by Hanson model 1308, and it's just $9.60 for the really cute little recipe scale. And you just, they do work, you just kind of have to make sure that they're set up on here. So it goes up to 8 pounds by 2 ounces. It also tells you cups of butter or shortening, so you can put that on there too, and it weighs it out too. So if you want to, it's cute to look at, but it actually functions as well. So if you're very particular or meticulous about, and you're not thrilled with just doing like a teaspoon and cutting it on the little measurements on the paper, you can actually weigh it out. I did these last week. Please stop sneaking things up.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I did these last week, and there's one more to it.
I was trying to be cordial.
Okay, honey, it's 6:23, please. Fenton milk glass vase, hand painted, sawing 9.5 inches tall, $12. It's on milk glass. I'm going to come around and do this. Please, no more. It is signed. There we go. All right. Barton. And you can see the Fenton is in the glass. And it's hand painted with these pink flowers. And that's a nice deal. It's just $12 for the Fenton milk glass with the slight curve, the slight swing vase going on there. He's touching my stuff over here. No touchy. All right. Now this is unusual. It's just $4. It's a stained glass bee. It does not look like it hangs. It looks like it just sits. So, and he's got the little glass piece here, and you can see how cute this bee is. And that's just $4 for the little stained glass. Sits on your table or wherever you want to put him. Put him in the window, he can sit. You don't have to worry about hanging it. And that's just $4 for that really cute little stained glass flower with the bee. I thought that was really darling. All right, now this is sold separately, but I did bring it up together just because it looks so cool. So I'm just going to show you like this. This was sitting inside of it. It's the right size for the candle holder or just floral, the leaf ring is just $3.20. So it's leaves with the berries, and this fits perfectly in it. This is a nice eagle glass, eagle jar for $4. And she had it sitting in there. It looked really pretty like that. So the bees go to the pox. You don't have to take it together. The ring itself is $3.20, and the eagle jar is just $4. No lid. It just sits like that. Like I said, it just sits really nicely in there, and that is from Andover Junction. So a lot of the eagle stuff comes from her because she has a lot of eagles. She's our flag lady, so a lot of stuff like that comes in from her. Can you put this with the box, please?
I can.
All right, we're getting near the end finally. Just a few more items to go through. Now I grabbed this. This is from our vendor, the Major, we call him. It's, I don't know if there's some schmutz on the glass, but this is only $8. It's Camp Crystal Lake, no swimming. It is Jason and Michael. I mean, not Michael, Freddy Krueger. Sorry. And you can see that there's a poor victim in the boat back there. The blood on it. So, and those who don't know, Camp Crystal Lake, the original movie was actually filmed over here in Blairstown. So, and that's just $8 for the Halloween decor. Or if you like horror movies, you can leave that out all year. There's a lot of people that collect that stuff. So, I also grabbed, because the other vase did so well, that cream colored one. This is a larger one. Let me get the height on this. This is a gray with etching in it from Redeemable, and it is 8 inches tall. And this one is $14.40. Again, you can see it's carved out inside. This one was made in Taiwan, Republic of China. It still has the vintage label on the bottom. It does have carvings and etchings in the vase itself. This is from our vendor, Auntie's Attic, as well. 16 by 8.5, glass lingerie. Well, it's not glass, it's actually metal. This is a wood washboard, Busy Bee, for just $19.20. And there's the metal lingerie washboard. It's a cute little size to it. It has a nice old one, Busy Bee number 16. 16 was the size of the boards, number 16. So a lot of times you can still read the writing on them. So like the American Washboard Company, that you will have the number that goes along with the size of it. So this is the lingerie washboard. And last but not least, this was recently reduced. I thought it was a great price. It is just $5.60 from Redeemable. It is a 14 by 9, a peep or two framed picture with the glass, and it's all matted. I'm going to come around so I can make sure that it's visible, because I know with the glare and everything, it's not always the easiest to see. So you can see there's the name on it. It's like a minty green mat, and it's just really cute. Nice little print. Nice white shabby chic frame with the mat, and that is just $5.60. And you can see it's in good shape. The paper and everything on the back of it is still in good shape. So that will conclude. I'm making sure he's not sneaking up with something. That will conclude our Facebook Live for tonight. We went almost an hour. As always, we appreciate you popping in, and we appreciate your purchases, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will try to get a new YouTube video up tomorrow night for you guys, because I know a lot of people like to shop us that way as well. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. And there he is. Say goodnight, Don.
Good night, Don.
Good night.